Welcome to Hidden Equity. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Lauren House, your host, and my goal is to leave you better than when I found you. So we talk about that gap between who you are, who you're meant to become, how do you get there? I want you to walk away always with tangible takeaways that you can start implementing today. Now, we are going to talk about the word busy. What does it mean when you say you're busy? How is it perceived when you say you're busy? And what does busy mean? Like, is it even a good thing to be busy? So, when you tell somebody that you are busy, you are essentially saying, I don't have time for you. Why on earth would you ever say that to somebody? The thing is when we tell somebody that we are busy, we think we sound valuable, important, needed. It's a little bit of an ego stroke. It's a badge of honor to say that you're busy. But the person who is hearing you say that you're busy makes them feel like, okay, well, she doesn't have time for me. I'm not going to ask her now. Maybe I'm just not as important. Maybe I'm not good enough. And when they do end up talking to you, they will say, hey, I know you're busy, but that's not a badge of honor. That is not a good thing to always be telling people that you're busy. Instead, you want to replace the word busy with momentum. When somebody says the word momentum, excuse me, I'm drinking beer. When you hear the word momentum, it turns into this positive upward trajectory. It's like you're collecting all of these magical things that are slowly turning into this beautiful tornado of positivity and shooting out. And it's like you're at the bottom of a wave and it's about to just take off. Momentum is such a better word. And it took me a really long time to discover what word I want to use, replace the word busy with, because I didn't like busy and I didn't like that people felt I didn't have time for them. As someone who sells residential real estate, I always have time for you, right? And maybe I don't always have time for you. But if you can teach people that you are busy, but always will make time for them, you will always get back to them. That's the difference. So start replacing the word busy with the word momentum. Now, busy has become the most commonly socially accepted self sabotage word that you can possibly think of. And what's frustrating about it is that when I watch people who tell me they have a full calendar, their day is back to back, they don't have a free moment for 2 full weeks, or I'm booked out to the end of the year. My first thought is, are you actually doing anything effective? Have you ever heard of the quote, activity is not productivity? You might want to check your calendar. You might want to see what it is that you are busy doing. What is sucking all of your time? Now, I understand that not every single day, not every single appointment is going to be productive or effective. There are days where you just have to put out fires and you feel like you're not moving the needle forward. Instead, you're actually taking a few steps back. And I get it. That's part of being a business owner. But this video, it's really to just make you aware of almost the negative aspect that the word busy has. And my question to you is, can you eliminate it? Can you just stop saying busy? In fact, I've gone so far that when somebody tells me I'm busy, I correct them and say, oh, I'm not busy, but I got a lot of momentum right now. I have a lot of momentum right now. And it kind of changes like their facial expression, their body language. It piques their interest. They're like, oh, what do you mean? Like, because nobody ever uses that word. So if you can choose, and it doesn't have to be the word momentum, if you can choose a replacer word to never use the word busy, I want you to see the positive impact that has on your business and your life. I don't want to be busy. I don't want to just be doing things to do things to make myself feel good because my ego needs a good stroke. Like, come on, people. Pay attention to what you're doing. Stop and ask yourself, is scrolling for 60 minutes going to help me? No, it's not. Is going to get your car washed before you take clients out activity, or is it effective? That's effective. That's your image. That's your brand. You want people to know that when they step in your car, it's going to be freaking clean. That's productive. I mean, if you have an assistant or a husband who can go do that for you, they can totally do it. But my point is, you have to really dig deep and stop. Look at your calendar. What are you doing that you can eliminate because it's really bringing you no business, and you have no business doing it because it makes no sense to be including anyway. So this is something to think about. This is such a frustrating topic to me because it is creative avoidance. And when the things you will do when you don't want to do something is wild, right? We all have those non-negotiables that we should be doing throughout the day. So mine is cold calling. I find so many reasons not to cold call almost every single day. And a lot of it is because I already have an existing business. So the cold calls are kind of supplemental. It's not my main mode of lead generation for real estate. But I feel safe not cold calling. I have to really give myself a pep talk. I have to put it on the calendar. I have to really talk myself into the fact that it's a non-negotiable. And my rule of thumb is that every single time you do something positive or good for yourself or your business, you actually get rewarded. And it's so true. Just on Monday, I cold called. I had an appointment on Wednesday. I'm getting the listing and sending a referral out from it. That's insane. That is 2 paychecks from one call because I took the time to cold call. Do it. Do the hard things. Don't be busy. Be effective. I can't wait to hear what it is you're going to do. Please tell me what word you are going to replace busy with, because I am very curious what other words I can use. I need some synonyms for momentum. Cheers.